I'd say it's lack of resources and facilities, in the sense that you find that there's so many schools where learners are so crowded, or they don't have the textbooks or the learning materials or the say computers to use, and it really affects the quality of the education that they're given. So I think in summary, I'd say the main problem facing education in Africa would be lack of resources and facilities. Yeah.
Me, I think the biggest problem facing education in Africa is the lack of facilities, and there's also the lack of qualified teachers. One more thing I'll add is that there is a high teacher to pupil ratio, so it affects the quality of education.
Lack of funds, overcrowding, lack of proper facilities, insufficient learning resources, and poverty in general could all be solved by provision of enough funds. Funds play a big role in ensuring that these resources are implemented and therefore solves most, if not all, of the problems affecting education environments.
Considering core challenges such as lack of internet access, inadequate learning materials, and also overcrowding in most schools in Africa, there are various ways in which technology can step in and help in such challenges. So number one, there's access of learning materials online. So students are able to easily access documents or even books online, and just to facilitate the learning process. So number two, there's the research issue. We find that students are able to easily do their research without any hindrance. There's also information dissemination between teachers and students. So teachers are able to share resources with their students, and students are also able to get to interact with their teachers, maybe concerning their courses and stuff like that.
Can use technology to help overcome this challenge by creating platforms or avenues which one can use to access reading materials and learning resources for free. A good example is an e-learning platform which can be accessed by anyone provided they have a computer and stable internet connection.
Technology can help in research, is relevant to be able to level up, and can be used in lessons. Then we can also use technology to circulate information where students don't have to stay in one location and they can read from wherever they are, maybe at home. Yeah. Then we can also use technology to track resources and how they're being distributed.
Step that needs to be taken is to identify the areas where more emphasis is needed to be put. This will help the stakeholders in the education system divert more resources to the weak areas.
Step that needs to be taken in mitigating the biggest challenge that affects education in Africa is to provide a platform that would enable easy access and affordable education and learning resources like books and revision materials.
The next step should be to identify the target audience, and in our own process, we selected the high school students. Then need to be to conduct user interviews and understand the problem from their own point of view and try to build a digital product to solve their needs.
Our goal at the end of this competition is to build a solution that can impact the world. But not to also impact the world, also affords us an opportunity to play our part in making the world an amazing place to live in.
To be able to provide the needed resources to the children in remote areas through the donations that we'll make in our platform.
I hope to have been able to learn some program management skills. So I hope by the end of this hackathon, I can be able to understand whether or not I am fit for that career. Also working with our coaches from Microsoft, it's been an honor working with them, and I hope to learn a lot from them on the different aspects of building the project. Finally, I have an amazing team, and I hope to be able to work with them, build the product, and even have the product run in the market. So I think that's all my expectations. And to summarize, I just wish that our hope is that we are able to bloom education in Africa, to not let it stagnate, but let it continue growing and to be able to achieve more.
This competition, we're hoping to create a web app that will enable learners to access materials that will facilitate their learning irrespective of their location and at any time. So with this, we'll also provide quality and inclusive education, because with our web app, anyone can access it, any student can access it wherever they are, and it's also going to be quality content.
So we are hoping to achieve a solution that can be adopted in the real world to solve this issue. And we also think that because you're from two different countries, we can create a solution that works well for both our countries, or that can also be extended to other African countries.
Which is a Japanese term meaning change for better. We are hoping to change the perspective of people concerning education, spread the news about how important it is over the negative cultural practices, and improve the quality of education across Africa, therefore as a ripple effect improving Africa's and eventually the world economy. As commonly stated in a Swahili proverb, elimu ni mwanga, translated to mean education is the light.
What I hope to achieve is just getting to work with a team, and expanding my coding skills. Thank you.
So I wish to. I mean, I'm trying to like work as much as I'm trying to learn how to work with the team. Also like to get I'm trying to like learn to get the hands-on experience on working on a digital product from the end-to-end process of working on a digital product.
This competition, we hope to achieve a platform that brings together all education stakeholders and improve the standards of education in our continent. To learn more about our application, join us in this exciting journey.